Welcome to this exercise. How long does it take to upload or download an MP3 file of 3 MB using an ADSL connection? First of all, it doesn't matter if the file is MP3, JPEG, PDF or anything else. Just the size matters, namely 3 MB in this case. And when it comes to the ADSL connection, you see in the table that there are several standards, and those are just a few of them. Which one to choose? In the exam, it could be that I hand over a table and you can then pick whatever you like. Or I will specify in the exercise clearly which one has to be taken. And of course, you don't have to learn all these bandwidth for downstream, upstream for each of these standards. These are things which you can look up and which is not an issue to learn. So let's simply choose one of those. Let's take, for example, the first one, ADSL with download only, because the calculation will be the same independent of what you take. So what do we have? First of all, the overall formula will always be for this kind of thing. Time equals to file size divided by bandwidth. And if you put our values into this formula, you can see that we have our 3 MB. And we can divide it by 8 megabit per second. These are our 3 MB, here are our 8 megabit per second. And now it gets a little bit complicated because we have byte and we have bit, and mega has, as you remember, different kind of meanings. That's we have to first normalize it and bring everything to bit. We do it as follows. We say 3 MB is equals to 3 times 1024 times 1024 times 8 divided by 8 times 1000 times 1000. Here we have now bit, and here we do have bits per second. Why that? This 8 is due to the fact that 8-bit is equal to 1 byte. And these 1024 times 1024 is equal to mega when we talk about file size. And these 1000 times 1000 is as well equal to a mega, but in the case of bandwidth of bits per second. I know that's confusing, so please remember, if we talk about file size, we do have byte, and we have kilo mega as 1024, 1024 times 1024, and so on. If we have bandwidth or anything else, we have bit per second, but we talk about bit and not byte per second, and the factor kilo is 1000 and mega is 1000 times 1000, and so on. Now, having this, we can simplify a little bit, so we can get away with the bits and move the second up here. So we say we have seconds there, and now we can continue and say this is equal to 3 times 1024 times 1024 times 8 divided by 8 times 1000 times 1000 seconds. We can still simplify, the 8s go away. And for the next step, you better have a table calculator. So let's have a look. If I can move it in here. If I simply enter 3 times 1024 times 1024 divided by 1000, one more 1000, then we end up with 3.14 or roughly 3.15 seconds. I hope the way we have done this exercise is clear.